friends, welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I live in New Mexico with my husband and our 2 dogs. On this channel, we utilize the cash envelope system. So if you're interested in all things money or savings related, then please stick around. Well, hey friends, welcome back. Hopefully getting back to regularly scheduled programming around here. Life has just been very busy, and if you saw my last cash stuffing and unstuffing, I had been sick, I had been out of town, I had family in town, and so I'm hoping things are going to calm down a little bit now and I can get back into a good routine of my cash stuffings. So let's get this money counted here and we'll get it set up. We should have 730 today is I think how much we're stuffing. Let me just adjust my camera. Okay. So you have 20, 40, 6, whoops, already messing up. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 520, 40, 60. So 560 in 20s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 150 in 10s, 5, 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and that is correct. So 730 is what we're stuffing today. And as a reminder, if you're new, I don't stuff for bills on this channel. So everything that we're cash stuffing is going into sinking funds, my wallet, savings challenges. It is not going towards bills. So when we get paid, I just calculate how much we need for bills that week or the next 2 weeks. I leave that amount in the account and I withdraw the rest. I leave a little bit in for a buffer. So this week after bills and our buffer, we're stuffing 730. So let me grab my wallet. I don't have anything to unstuff because I did do a separate unstuffing video. So if you missed that, go ahead and check it out on my channel. But this week we're putting $70 into groceries. And I actually already did a pickup order, so I will do another unstuffing video later this week. But I have 20, 40, 60, 70. And my pickup order from Smith's was, I think, 56. So I'm still going to have a little bit left after I unstuff this, and if I need to buy anything throughout the week. Right now I am using a credit card because I am trying to get airline miles, a bonus, for a trip that we're planning in October for our 10-year anniversary. And so I talked a little bit about this in other videos, but I had a welcome bonus where if I spent a certain amount of money in 3 months, then I got 60,000 miles. Or points, and that will get me at least one round trip ticket to the UK, which is where we're planning to go. And then it will have a little bit left over. So then I already finished and got those points on that card. So then my husband opened a card as well, and we're working on his minimum spend to get his 60,000 points. So because of that, we are using our credit card, and then I'm unstuffing everything that I need to pay it back. And then we also switched a lot of our auto pay payments to come from that for now, so that I can earn points for that. So that's what we're doing. If that's confusing, I'm sorry. If you guys want to hear more about it, I'm happy to talk about it more. But there are definitely advantages to using your credit card if you can use one responsibly. Okay, so groceries got 70. Dining out is going to get 50, which is what it normally gets. 20, 40, 50. Okay, my fun money is getting the usual 20. This is all messed up here. And then miscellaneous is going to be getting 14. Okay, there's 14. And then I got 20 fun money, so my husband gets 20 as well, and we will set that to the side to give to him. All right, so that's this 120 is just giving me a hard time. Okay, so that's it for my wallet. So let's jump into my high priority binder. And I I did have to pull from my emergency fund. I think I talked about this in my last video, but we had to have a tree removed that was getting dangerously close to messing with our foundation in our kitchen. So I did have to pull from that. And being totally transparent with you guys, I'm going to have to pull from this again because my real estate license came up for renewal. And I don't know why, but I was under the impression that if I moved my license to inactive, which is what I was planning on doing, then I wouldn't have to pay certain fees. But I still do if I want to keep my license. So I could let it expire, but that would mean that if I want to do real estate again in a year or in 5 years, I would have to go through all the schooling again, pay for that, get all of my licensing again, take all my tests again, and basically just be completely starting over. And so that was not sounding good to me. So instead, I'm paying, I think it's like just under $400 to renew my license. That will last me for 3 years. And then also I needed 10 more credits of continuing education, and that was a couple $100. So total all in, it's like just under $400 for what I needed to renew. I have to renew by the end of May. And so that will give me 3 more years to figure out if I want to continue doing this or not. And also, I'm still able to earn a referral fee from referring business to other brokers. So I'm hoping that that's a good investment. I already did receive one referral fee this year, so basically it covers all my costs this year already. Anyway, getting into my emergency fund. Right now there's 220, and I also have a separate, there's 200 right now. We're adding 20 today. But I do have a separate savings challenge that I'm doing to supplement this. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220. And so far all I've had to pay for my, to renew my license is just for my education, and I already did pay for that. But I don't have to pay for my license renewal until the end of May. So I have a little bit of time to save up for that, and it's $270. Okay, so 220 in my emergency fund. My dog's emergency fund is going to be getting 20 as well. Has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. So, car repairs is getting 30 today. It's really weird. I don't know if my car is actually having an issue or what's going on, because it's lighting up that it's saying brake wear, like I need brake pads maybe, but it's not on all the time. Like it comes on and then it won't be on for like a month, and then it comes on. So I don't know if there's something hanging up or what's going on. So I am going to go get it checked out. So this envelope now is for my car and my husband's car because his needs a maintenance item as well. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 180. Okay, Michigan is getting 20. I had wanted to, with this check, put more money into my high priority binder, but I decided to put more towards debt. So I'll kind of break down for you guys how much we paid towards debt this week. But I did, in Michigan, I now have 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 410, and 420. So I was calculating how much I'm going to need for our trip up to Michigan. It's really dependent on what gas prices are, but right now what it's sitting at for gas each way is about $250. And then we do stop in a hotel, and that ends up being like $120 each way. And then I do pack food and snacks, but we end up stopping. We're driving for 2 days straight, so we do end up going through the drive-through. So basically it's $500 each way to get there and back. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for in here. And additionally, like some extra spending money, because we do like to treat our family when we're up in Michigan. So, okay, vacation is getting 10. So this is going to be for a summer weekend trip that we have. That is for our friend who's getting married is having her wedding a few hours away in a little mountain town. And so that's what this envelope is going to be for, saving up for like the travel for that. It's just driving. And then probably 3 or 4 nights in a hotel because we are helping with like setup and setting up the venue and everything. And then we might stay the night after. Well, we're going to stay the night of the wedding and then also maybe the night after just so we have a day to kind of unwind before we head home. But that's what this envelope is going to be for. Anniversary is getting, how much today? 20. I did go through and condense some of these envelopes in my last cash unstuffing. I did as much as I could with what I had. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. Wait, that's wrong. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 320. Okay, 320. And again, our trip to Europe is going to be mostly funded with points for travel. So we're hoping that both of our flights are going to be covered with points and a portion of, if not all of, our hotel stays covered with points. So then we'll just need spending money. Okay. Home projects and taxes are getting skipped. I swear these have not been getting any love lately. And honestly, I've been thinking about simplifying some of my binders and just focusing on certain things and taking some categories out because they're just not a priority for me whatsoever right now. But we'll see. I haven't decided for sure. Okay, so next we're getting into my short-term binder. Okay, so my dogs are getting 70 today. And that's all they have. 20, 40, 60, 70. I don't think I'm going to have any crazy expenses for them in the next like month or so. They both just got food pretty recently. They both just got their medications pretty recently. Everything seems to happen at once with them. So I'm hoping I can bulk this up over the next month. Household is getting 20 today, and that is all that it has. You'll see that pretty much all my envelopes are empty because I did a pretty big unstuffing. Okay, Costco, how much is that getting? I think it's getting 100, yeah. Putting 100 in here, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay, and I'm going to have to unstuff some from this. I did a Sam's pickup order, and I think that was like 80, so I'll have a little bit left in this envelope after I unstuff for that. Beauty is getting 30, and I need to unstuff this as well because my husband got a haircut. So, but anyway, for right now, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. And this envelope is pretty much exclusively for haircuts or hair color, which by the way, I just colored my hair last night. So if you're seeing any like red tint on my hands, that's why. Because I color my own hair and I use a company called eSalon. So if you guys are looking for a way to like cut your budget a little bit and do it yourself, they offer really good professional quality hair color. And I'm on a subscription, so I get it every I think it's 8 weeks it's sent to me. And I have a lot of hair and I have long hair, so I get 2 bottles and it cost me about $39. But if you have shorter hair, you could definitely get away with 1, or if you're just doing like root touch-up, so then I think it's like 20 or 25 for just 1 bottle. And so if you don't mind doing it yourself, it's pretty cost effective. And I have to say my husband does help me a little bit with the back of my head because my hair is so long I can't really reach it all. So kudos to him, shout out to him because he is the real MVP. Okay, toiletries is getting 10 this week. And self-care is getting 10. That's all that it has. And health is going to get 10 as well. I've talked about this before, but if you're new, I don't add a lot of money to this because we have an FSA through my husband's work. So I really hardly ever have to pull from this. It's just for the odd occasion that I do. So we have 20 in health. Okay, next we're going to go to my low priority binder. And we are putting something in coffee this week, actually, because I do need to unstuff some of this because I finally bought coffee beans for my husband. So we are adding 5 today. So I have 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, and 38. Entertainment is getting 40, and that will be all that it has. Okay. Next is clothing, and that is getting 25 today. So again, I feel like I'm starting over because all these got empty, but it just was a really high spend like last month for us. We just had a lot going on, family in town, and it's like we wanted to do things and do like treat them well, and we went to Denver and we had a good time. And so yeah, sometimes you just have higher spend weeks and sometimes you don't, and that's just life. So just rolling with it. Okay, shopping is getting 10. Gifts is also going to be getting 10. A lot of these getting 10 today. Hobbies also getting 10. So there's, whoops, 20. Let's see. I'm running out of 10s here. I only have 2 left. So I need to add 10 to tech. Let me see. I'm going to trade. Okay, now I have enough. So I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. And then furniture is also going to get 10. And that's all that it has. Oops. Okay, so lastly, we're going to do my savings challenge binder. If you guys know, this is my favorite binder to do. I just love watching this challenge grow. This is from BusyGirlBudgets, and she's finally back on YouTube. I'm so happy, but I'm really glad that she listened to her body and took some time off for herself and for her family, and that's something that we all need to do. So if you need to take a step back, just do it. But she's back, and she's the one who made this challenge. So I'm not sure if she's even making this challenge anymore because she's not going to be doing restocks of things that she's made in her shop. She's going to make stuff. It's limited edition. And once it's sold out, and that's it. So go check out her shop on Instagram. It's just at BusyGirlBudgets, and see if she still has this, because if she sells out, that's it. And I'm telling you guys, this is like my favorite challenge. I am obsessed with it. Okay, so we're going to add $36 to this challenge today. So first we're going to add our 1 in the dollar savings challenge. And we should have 16 or 17. 16. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Great, that's correct. Okay, we're going to add 5 to the $5, so that'll put us at 80. We've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, and 80. Great. And then 10 will put us at 160. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 160. Okay, and then 20, I've got $20 here, and that should put us at 320 for the 20s. Well, let's count those. Oops, it's already open. Okay, so I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 320. Perfect. Okay, so let's, as always, add up what we're at so far in my Every Little Bit Adds Up Savings Challenge. So far we have 16 in the ones, 80 in the fives, 160 in the tens, 320 in the 20s, 200 in 50s, and 400 in 100. So I have $1,176 saved so far. So if you haven't heard me talk about this before, you add the $36 every single week, but then once a month you add the 100 and the 50. So that's not something you're doing every month. Okay, every week. Okay, so lastly, I have my emergency fund, and somehow I have an extra $10 over here. I don't really know how that happened, but I'm going to go back through and check my envelopes, and I will put it on the screen if I figure out where it came from. If not, I'll just add it to another category. But we're going to add 20 today, and I did consolidate this quite a bit, which is super nice because it was getting really thick with a lot of ones. So I have 50, 100, 50, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310. Wait a second. Oh yeah, 320. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I confused myself for a second. Let me just count this again. 57, oh my gosh, you guys. 50, 100, 50, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330. Wait, no, that's wrong. It's 320. I know that it's supposed to be 320, but I'm just going to count it one more time. 51, 52, 50, 70, 90, 310, 320. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're coloring in 2 of these because we added the 20. And we're at 320 here. So this is all towards my emergency fund. So I'm just doing this to supplement my sinking fund for it. Try and get it there a little bit quicker. Okay, so this is a mystery to me. I don't know where it came from. I'll figure it out in a minute. But for my monthly debt saving challenge, if you're new here, I try to put, this is not coming off right now. I try to put $500 a month towards paying off debt. And so that is not debt that I'm not counting my credit card payment that I make when I do my unstuffing, because that's like money that I'm paying off every month. This is money that I'm carrying a balance on that I'm trying to eliminate. So we'll start this over. I'm not taking money out to do this physically in cash anymore. I'm just showing you guys on the tracker. But I should have cleaned this off before the video, so I'm sorry. But I made a $50 payment to Care Credit. And I've talked about this before, but you can message Care Credit on their support team and ask them to allocate your payment towards whatever promotional purchase you have that is expiring first. Because if you just make the payment, they're going to take that $50, and if you've made three purchases over the last year, they're going to split up the $50 between those 3. And so you'll never pay one off before the promotional financing ends, which is 0% if you use Care Credit. So I've now paid off, I had 4 purchases on Care Credit. I only have 1 left now. So now when I make my payment, I don't have to message them, hey, apply it to this purchase, because there's only 1 purchase to apply it to. But this final $50 was to a payment that I had that was going to be expiring in May. Now, if I hadn't paid that purchase off, they would then go back and charge back interest on it since I made that purchase like 6 months ago. So it's really important that you pay attention to when that promotional financing is ending. Anyway, so I made that final payment, $50, and then I made a $50 payment to another credit card that has 0 balance right now, or 0 interest. So I'm trying to pay that off. So those are the 2 payments that I made. I did make another payment with the money that I unstuffed, but again, I'm not counting that towards my debt payoff because I'm paying that credit card off every month. This is just debt that I've been carrying. So we're just going to color in 100. Okay, so there's 30, 50, another 25, so that's 75, and then this other 25 will be 100. So we try to pay $500 towards our debt that we're actually carrying month to month. Trying to pay $500 every month. So that's my tracker for that. Okay. All right. So that is it for today's cash stuffing. If you've made it to the end, please leave me a hibiscus flower emoji in the comments so I know that you made it this far. I'm really excited for spring and I hope you all are too. I hope you're having a great week or weekend whenever you're watching this. And that's it for today, guys, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye.